What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back with the next episode of Criminal Minds. Season 3, Episode 8. Let us get into it, shall we?
Please, listen. I'm telling you.
Not Florida.
He's not like our other patients.
But he responded to medication.
Y'all can get crazy in Florida sometimes.
17-year-old boys don't grow out of their sexuality.
If he continues his medication,
He won't.
Maybe if you explain how important it is to him.
He'll stop taking them. And when he does, he'll do this. Every deviant, sickening detail.
Oh no.
The law says he turns 18, we release him.
You gotta change your name to Lucky. Think whatever guide you got, you're out of here.
I will.
Huh.
Hey, Penelope. Allison. Usual.
Come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I got a polo melon in my trunk. Maybe you should give it a shot. Sorry. None of my business.
3 hours. Froze up on me.
And you didn't save as you... It's time to save these days with the kids and their rap music.
You have a polo mallet in your trunk?
He's from something.
Small one. Can I? Oh, figures. It's Windows. Temperamental. Voila.
Would
Good
you
luck.
look at you?
I'm James. My friends call me Colby.
Penelope. My friends call me Wonderful.
Haha. Why do your friends call you
Just happy
Colby?
to help.
I could take you to lunch.
Sure, okay, why not?
Here's for my car.
Okay, Garcia.
I'll call you.
Great.
Good morning, princess.
Good morning.
Every day I say good morning. Every day you say, I'll show you a good morning hot stuff. Every day.
I hate profilers.
Spit it out.
Fine, I met a guy.
Where?
Coffee shop. I fixed his computer, and then he asked for my number.
And you just...
Gave it to him. Can you believe that? Did I mention he was smoking hot?
It happens.
Go
No,
ahead.
it doesn't. Not to me. It's okay. I do just fine.
You think it's all happening a little too fast or something?
Yes? What do
He
you
just asked for your number,
I think you
girl.
should always trust your gut. If he seems a little too smooth, a little too smoking hot, maybe you should walk the other way.
You got a bad one.
How bad?
Florida.
Uh-oh. I already know it's bad if it's Florida.
Local girl Abby Kelton left her parents' home to go to the local junior college. 3 days later, joggers found her, part of her. What did that to her? Alligator Alley. Everything below the waist had been eaten.
Ah, the circle of life.
Alligators didn't cut off her finger, slit her throat, or carve this into her chest.
An inverted pentagram.
Locals believe the killing was committed by a satanic cult. Killer satanic cults don't exist. They were debunked as a suburban myth.
Rossi's the one that debunked them.
Oh, right. Thanks.
The killing was ritualized. This will turn serial if it hasn't already.
Satanic cults don't exist, but satanic serial killers do.
Lasciate ogni speranza che entrate.
Huh?
Oh, thanks for clearing that up.
It's from Dante's Inferno. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
So that was a yes.
A big yes.
You got some finger dogs. It looks so much more balanced with him on the thing now, right? That looked like little Vienna sausages in the Ziploc. Little fingers.
Impossible monsters. Francis Goya.
We never found any evidence of a killer satanic
Hell.
cult. There are only two types of violent satanic criminals.
Teen Satanists assume the satanic identity to rebel.
That was out of my book, word for word.
Oh, trust us. We know.
Killings are accidental, usually resulting from their hobby getting out of control.
Hey, Reed.
Sorry.
Okay, so that's one type. What's type 2?
The adaptive Satanist is the one you have to worry about. Rationalizing his fantasies by blaming them on outside forces. Adapts satanic beliefs to fit his specific homicidal drives. He believes in Satan because he kills.
Well, let's hope it's the teenagers. Presence of satanic elements can affect even the most experienced investigator. Keep an eye on the locals and keep an eye on each other.
I hear ya. I saw The Exorcist.
This whole devil thing doesn't spook me at all.
Maybe that's because you never truly bought the God part either.
No offense, kid, but you don't know what I believe.
If you believe in the one, you have to reconcile the existence of the other.
It has power, and it would be a mistake to underestimate it.
We found Abby's car at a gas station near her home.
The gators got to her sometime during the night.
Blitz attack.
What was the cause of death?
Her throat cut roughly 8 hours prior to the discovery of the body.
Where the hell is he
Sexual
from? That's
assault?
not a Florida accent.
State of the body makes that impossible to determine.
And the fingers?
All severed at the first knuckle.
When?
I was unsure until I found this. The contents of her stomach. They were fed to her just prior to her death.
All 10 fingers.
Yeah, but that guy had other fingers.
Rossi, do me a favor. You talk to the priest, all right?
You'd rather interview the grieving parents than the priest?
If it's all right with you, yeah.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Father Marks. Agent Giroux, these are Agents Rossi and Morgan.
Yeah, it's good of you to come.
We're sorry we have to be here under these circumstances.
Abby's parents are in my office. We were discussing her service.
Agent Morgan actually has some questions for you.
They're upstairs, first door on the right, and they're expecting you. So, how long has it been, Agent Morgan? I'm sorry? Since you've been in God's house. Priests
He
and
is
dentists
so
can
fucking good looking.
spot
It's
an overdue customer a mile
disgusting.
away. How long's it been? I didn't come here to talk about myself. Occupational hazard, my apology.
Is this the biggest church in town?
Well, we're the only church in Bridgewater proper.
You're aware of the religious aspects of this crime, Pentagram?
Yes.
Have there been any break-ins, thefts, threats towards the church?
No.
Parishioners behaving strangely? Regulars who may have recently stopped coming?
Not that I'm aware of.
How about questions about Satan from your young members?
Now that, I'm sure I would remember.
Good. Thanks for your time.
We're so sorry for your loss.
They said we couldn't have an open casket, so we need to choose a picture. So I brought them all.
Just beautiful.
Her first steps?
Bob took that. Would have missed it. I was at a church retreat for the weekend.
Pretty young to be walking.
9 months. Youngest girl in the whole neighborhood to walk. That's Abby.
When's her birthday?
July 28th.
Leo. Headstrong, popular, generous. Am I right?
To a T. That's Abby. She's only 17 when she graduated. She's studying to be a nurse.
Was.
What's that, dear?
She was studying to be a nurse. I made the identification.
Could you imagine, like...
There was a sheet over her. Doc pulled it down just enough to see her face. I could tell, see from the way the sheet laid over her body that something wasn't right. Detective Jordan won't tell me the details. He says, I don't need to know. And Doc says, I don't need to see. It's just my sweet Abby. I trust Doc, and I trust Detective Jordan. But you're from the FBI, and if you tell me that I don't need to see or I don't need to know, I'll believe you.
Trust me, Mr. Kelton. These are the memories you want to keep.
Take care.
Hi, Father. For Leanne and Bob. Just so helpless, we had to do something.
There's plenty of room.
That was messed up.
There's no evidence that any of the local kids were into devil worship. It's a serial killer.
A sadistic one.
That I wouldn't say just yet.
He cut off her fingers, and he made her eat them. If that isn't sadistic.
It's the only sign of sadism present in the crime.
If he was purely a sadist, there would have been more signs of torture.
Fingers are a message.
She's not my first.
Huh?
None of the fingers found in Abby Kelton's stomach were hers.
Oh.
And 6 of them were index fingers.
That's fucking disgusting. It's one thing to make somebody eat their own fingers, but you gonna make somebody eat somebody else's fingers? Oh, about to eat some fingers, girl. Hope you hungry.
Hear ye, speak and be heard.
It's Colby. Met this morning. You fixed my laptop?
Yeah, hi, how's it going?
Great, thanks to you.
Happy to be of service.
I was wondering if you'd let me make that thank you lunch at dinner.
You really don't have to do that.
I know, but I'd like to. I'm asking you out, Garcia. Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Tomorrow night. You know, I would love to, but I am
Did
coming
she
down
say
with something.
Garcia?
Yeah,
Maybe some other time when you're feeling up to it.
yeah, I have your number.
Feel better.
Thanks.
Did she tell him?
Hey, what you got for me, girl?
Sent you 10 separate IDs belonging to the 10 fingers. No 2 fingers belong to the same woman.
My fucking god.
40 plus prostitution arrests made it easy. Gotta go. Bye.
Hey, whoa. What, no snappy retort? What's going on?
Not in the mood.
Penelope?
That guy from the coffee shop asked me out, took your advice, and I blew him off.
Oh, well, good. Smart move. Something was definitely wrong with him.
Wow. You are some profiler. You could tell how wrong he was from what little I told you. Or was it that he was too handsome or too interested in me? Just because you wouldn't cross a crowded room to hit on me does not mean that a less superficial guy wouldn't. You suck.
I mean, he definitely shouldn't have
Hey.
said that. That was like foot and mouth moment. for
Garcia
sure.
just ID 10 victims.
Look at this. Last known locations of the 10 victims.
Is Hutch seen this?
Yes. We're calling the families. You're briefing the locals.
This is bothering me.
Abby Kelton and 10 others murdered by a serial killer.
Here. How can you be sure?
These marks represent where the first 10 disappeared. He avoids killing near his home.
Still not straight,
and
but
the
it's
void
better.
center is Bridgewater.
Why would he
ADD.
violate his safety zone?
Because no one knew he existed. That's
CD.
why he left us the fingers.
Does he want us to catch him?
No. Killing gives him power. Our knowing gives him more. He won't stop. He's just getting started.
10. You
Detective
got
Jordan.
10 missing people that you don't know about.
Yeah, I got it. He's just getting started.
Chrissy Lambert told her roommate she was going for a hike.
He was waiting for her.
Blitz attack, probably like Abby Kelton's at the gas station.
Unsub was likely in a mental institution.
Why do you say that?
One neat aspect. When discharged, they stopped taking their
You
meds.
could tell that just
Their
by
minds
some
fall back
books,
into
bro.
chaos. But often,
I don't know.
One thing to keep some order back into it.
Call Garcia, tell her to check state mental records.
Hey, what's he doing here?
I called him. State search and rescues out of Tallahassee. It'd take at least 4 to 5 hours to set it up.
So, Tracy is a member of the church choir. At least this way we'll feel like we're doing something.
It's not a good idea. The unsub could be a member of your church.
Could be him.
So,
Serial killers like to insert themselves in these investigations.
Tracy is the second girl to go missing around here in a week. Now, I am conducting this search.
Chill on the
Let us
cigar
set it
till
up.
the
If we have to do a
search
we can
is
try to
over.
draw 'em out. Volunteer sign-in sheet should give us a good suspect list.
Tool.
All right, let's do it.
Please have your IDs out and ready for the volunteer sign-in. As soon as you've signed in, officers will instruct you on search procedure.
Every search pair should have one whistle.
It was him.
No problem.
Tracy Lambert! Tracy Lambert!
You about to get taken on the trail. You about to get got while they're all looking. That's fucked up.
Carol?
Told you. Creep.
All units, code 8. Timmons, Cheryl, white female, last seen wearing khakis and a pink shirt.
18, Roger, responding. Slow it down, buddy.
That's the guy. That's the guy.
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have left her.
How's it going with Father Marks? The volunteers jump out at him?
Not yet.
That cop's gonna feel like shit. Put it all
Still
together
running the
one day.
particulars of our homicides through VICAP.
I just sent you the volunteer search list.
I'm cross-checking the names against mental institution records.
Pay attention to individuals who are committed in Florida. He's convinced our unsub is the type that likes to stick close to home. You normally call Morgan about these kinds of things. Is everything okay?
God, I hate profilers.
Tell me.
I met this guy.
Right. Got it.
What?
When a woman tells a man about her feelings, she doesn't want him to fix her. She wants him to shut up and listen.
He's usually so good to her too, though. So everybody fucks up once in a while, right? And since he looks like that, I might even let him fuck up twice.
And none of them fits the description.
One of them does.
I'm sorry,
He's a mimic. He imitates faith.
He's familiar.
You know him.
I do my best to guide my congregation. Most of them are imitating faith. Almost all of them come because the rest of them do.
None of that is important right now. I'm looking for a killer, and he is on that list.
And I don't know him. I'm sorry.
Tell that to Cheryl Timmons' husband and children. They ask you to pray over what's left of her. I'm sure they'll find it real comforting.
Be praying for their sake and yours that I never have to do that.
Good luck with that.
What happened to you?
When I was a kid, something bad was happening to me. And I went to church every day, and I prayed. Oh, I prayed for it to stop. You know what God did? Nothing.
He never gives us more than we can handle.
Your God expects way too much of 13-year-old boys.
I hate that.
Father Mark seemed pretty shaken up when he left.
Yeah, well, he had enough reason to be.
You're still pissed I threw you under the bus with him yesterday.
Am I?
In my day, if your partner made a request like that, well, I was just giving you a chance for personal growth.
I get you, Dave. You're not a mystery to me, man. They said you couldn't interview serial killers. You did. They said you couldn't put together a profiling team. You did. They said there was no way in hell you would ever come back here. You did. It's in your nature, Rossi. It's who you are.
Well, if you knew all that, why would you tell me you didn't want to talk to the priest?
I was giving you an opportunity for personal growth.
Where you going?
To apologize.
Yeah, gotta do that. Oh, to him? He about to be dead?
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh, she about to be
Looking
dead.
for Father Marks? Did you see that?
She ain't seeing shit.
Ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am.
Dead.
Please. Please don't. Oh. I have children. Please.
Relax. It's gonna feel real nice.
Clearly, she's neither of the two women we're looking for.
Okay, I got it. Her name
Oh
is
my
Maria
God.
Lopez. She's 34 years old, but she was reported missing 9 months ago.
Been dead 72 hours. There was no sexual assault.
Why would he keep her alive for 9 months and then kill her 3 days ago?
Check the
Baby?
tissue to see if the cells have burst.
You think she was frozen?
Why?
Because I think he's eating them.
Maria Lopez was frozen shortly after her death.
Just keep it.
How'd you get to cannibalism?
He didn't take them for sex. He was trying to tell us by feeding the fingers to Abby Kelton. I've killed before was only part of it. I'm eating them was the other.
Cannibalism, the greatest taboo.
I can't ever fucking even imagine. Oh
It's like
my
a
god, I
sexual
can't.
urge. Cross-wiring of the two most basic human drives, sustenance and sex.
It's...
It all fits.
Hey, Garcia, I'm putting you on speaker.
So I
Ah!
can't find any patients, both a Satanist and a cannibal. Hazelwood Mental Institution had a fire in 1998 that...
How far away is Hazelwood?
Well, that's
70
fucking
miles.
convenient.
Did you tell him we're on our way?
As I told Agent Jarrow on the phone, we have no
It's
existing
Jarrow.
record of that patient you
Not
described.
Jarrow.
But your records only go back as far as 1998.
Jim Lawrence was in charge of the adolescents. The only reason we release a patient this disturbed, been admitted as a minor and turned 18.
Could we speak to Dr. Lorenz?
He died in the fire. He was leaving when he heard the alarm. He came back inside and became trapped.
Why would he come back?
He was a very dedicated man.
Could it be because there was something in his office that he felt was worth risking his life for?
Dr. Nash?
There's something. The groundspeople found it in a tree.
You weren't gonna say anything? There is something you were just gonna...
Thrown it out.
I swear, these fucking people.
I started reading. I had to stop.
Symptoms go far beyond normal psychosexual oral biting. 7-year-old boy.
Rossi, we've got something.
Admitted after biting a piece of flesh out of his 9-month-old sister.
A name.
Floyd Phelan Farrell.
Phelan? Floyd Phelan?
He dropped his last name.
Would he be that obvious?
Absolutely. He believes Satan would protect him from getting caught.
There ain't nobody do no motherfucking background check on nobody out there in the world.
What we doing right? It's clear.
What, he making a pot of people chili?
Clear.
Dear God.
Cheryl Timmons, you're safe now.
Is Tracy Lambert here? No.
Keep it together. I need you to look at the faces. Do you see Tracy Lambert?
No, Tracy's not here.
Tracy Lambert?
She's not here.
This motherfucker has a walk-in freezer.
FBI, don't move. Hands where I can see him. Do it now.
Phelan! I got him.
Get up.
Where's Tracy Lambert?
Randy!
Let's go.
Francisco Goya, known as the Black Paintings. Phelan was exposed to them as part of his therapeutic art therapy.
He kills them after 72 hours. Tracy's been gone for 24. See if you can find out where she is.
Do what I can.
I'm like, oh my god. That law that they gotta let them go when they turn 18 is some shit. That's for real.
Girl steak, huh?
They should just have to...
That's where you massaged the meat, right? Floyd, these are some pretty unusual recipes you got here. You try them all? You must have tried some of them, right? Talk to me. Which ones did you try?
They have a smiley face by them. Others have a frowny face.
They sure do. Why?
They didn't turn out so good.
Well, thank you for that. You hear voices, Floyd?
I'm not smart. But I have a smart friend who tells me things.
What's your smart friend's name?
He wants me to tell you something.
Tell me what?
Your watch has stopped.
He's trying to spook him.
Well, that won't work.
Yeah. I was meaning
Working on me.
over a month ago. You know, we thought you chose athletically built women because you were attracted to them. But that was only part of it, right? You like a woman with little meat on her bones, don't you? Makes for better recipes, doesn't it? Something I'm missing?
Skinny ones take drugs.
You don't like drug users?
It tastes funny.
Where's Tracy Lambert, Floyd?
I'm not supposed to tell you. I'm only supposed to tell Father Marks.
Huh?
I'm gonna stop talking now.
Thank you. Welcome. You gotta let me do all the talking. You hear me?
Thank you for coming, Father.
Anything I can do to... Floyd, I had to pull some serious strings to get him here. My bosses didn't like the idea at all of sending him in. Now they're gonna allow him to sit right here and listen. But you're gonna talk to me, all right?
Okay. I've done some really bad things.
I think we all...
Everybody's done things they're not proud of, Floyd.
Not like
Everything
that.
that helps us to talk about them. Tell other people. Things are always better after you talk.
Not everything.
This is strange. When he entered the park, Phelan signed the volunteer sign-in sheet. But his name's not on the list of searchers.
He's got a partner.
Come on, Floyd. I got him here like you asked. Now it's your turn. Tell us, where is Tracy Lambert?
Something's wrong.
Father, I feel so alone. I feel like God has abandoned me.
What? You are not alone, my son. God is in all of us.
We need to stop the interview.
So is Tracy Lambert.
Oh! It was people chili! It was people chili! Ah!
16th century English novelist Thomas Deloney wrote, God sends meat, devil sends cooks.
Stop it!
Blaming the devil for his cannibalism wasn't enough, so he tricked others into participating. He made them all as guilty as he was.
He caught every break possible, Rossi. Gets released from the hospital, his records get destroyed. Gets pulled over with a victim in the trunk of his car, and they let him go. I've never seen anyone that lucky.
Jeffrey Dahmer or Ted Bundy.
You've been doing
One
this
of
a
them.
long
I
time.
don't
You've seen
remember.
a lot of things.
Ted
you think
Bundy,
it's
I
possible
think.
that Phelan would...
I don't remember.
I don't know, that he was getting some kind of help from something else?
It's irrelevant. The job is to find evil, not to know where it came from. Let somebody else take that job. This one's tough enough. You know, Reed was right.
About?
If you believe in one,
I'm stressed.
you have to believe in the other.
I really enjoyed myself tonight.
Me too. I guess it's lucky my laptop froze up on me when it did.
I don't know about luck.
You don't believe in luck?
Not really.
Do you believe in coincidences?
Oh,
I
here
believe
we
that
go.
everything happens for a really good
He go crazy.
I think you're right about that.
This is it.
Yeah. Oh, good night.
Good night. Bye.
Good night.
Yeah.
Hey, Garcia.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about doing this all night.
No, the fuck you did not. No, the fuck you did not. She's gonna be okay. We just got what the fuck face motherfucking Gideon's ass. We just replaced his ass and you gonna shoot another one right now? Right at the end of the episode where we were making people chili. You're gonna shoot Garcia in the same episode. People chili. Garcia is shot. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I was kidding about the people chili. I didn't think the motherfucker really made people chili. I mean, I thought he did make it, but I didn't think we were going to see that he served it to everybody. Fuck me. This episode was good as hell. This episode, probably going to be one of the most memorable for me. Might be one of the more entertaining reactions probably for y'all. Y'all have to let me know. And all I know is Garcia better be okay. So, there's that. Actually, I'm going to go watch and see if she is. So, let me know what y'all thought about this one. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.